I wonder if that's a reference to In My Feelings or by Drake. That's pretty cool. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacob Restituto. I'm a musician from Northport, New York, and welcome back to one of my reaction videos. In these videos, I break down, analyze, and talk about all the different aspects of the songs, your favorite songs. Actually, a lot of these are requests. So I'll talk about the production, the lyrics, the mixing, everything that you might find interesting that can help you enjoy the song just a little bit more. If you want to check out my music, it's Jacob Restituto wherever you listen. I have a whole bunch of songs out there, so you might find something you like. And if you want to text me with any questions, requests, or just to say what's up, it's 1-833-575-0948. Last thing is, if you want to check out my merch, I have a whole bunch of merch, but just based off of new songs that I've released over the past couple of years. I think it's pretty cool. I just ordered a bunch myself. I'm going to start wearing them in these videos, so if you want to check that out, that'd be really cool. Before we get started, I want to talk to you about something that I'm really excited about, though. Being a musician myself, one of the hardest things that I find when I'm releasing music is the debate in my head is this song good enough? Is it done? Is it ready? So what I do to combat that on occasion, I'll send it to a friend and be like, hey, can I have your opinion? Can you review it for me? Can you just give me some constructive criticism? The problem with that is I don't want to overburden the friend with all these songs that I have. So something that I did is I created this website called Praterum.com, and what it is it's a community of musicians, and when you join, you can post your song there, and then we all review each other's songs. So I'll post my song, and another musician will post their songs, and we all review it and be like, hey, I would raise the hi-hats here, the vocals have too much reverb, all this stuff, I would restructure this part here and put it there, and so it's this community of musicians giving feedback on each other's songs. So if you're a musician and you want to get your songs reviewed and get some opinions on it, or if you want me to review your songs, that's another option too. Or even if you're not a musician and you want to be a part of the process of me creating my songs or other artists creating their songs, I highly recommend you check out this site. It's called Praterum.com. It might be something you might be interested in, and I think it's a pretty cool thing. This is I Don't Belong in This Club by Why Don't We and Macklemore. Big fan of Macklemore on the side note, just because he's got such a distinct voice, and I really like his rapping style. I've also noticed that he starts, Macklemore in general, I don't know whose song this is, if it's them collabing or if it's Why Don't We featuring Macklemore featuring Why Don't We. Regardless, I have noticed though that Macklemore uses a lot of piano inside of his songs.
Some guy skipped in front of me. Can't believe I paid an entry fee, and I don't even got the energy to smile for a selfie.
So really interesting contrast between the vocals and the piano right here. So we have this pretty high-pitched piano playing probably an octave above middle C, maybe, yeah, I'd say about, not in the range of middle C, so probably like C5s for in the key of C, for example, C major 5, the 5th octave. But there's a lot of reverb going on. It's a bit more like, I would say, ethereal sounding piano. But then we have these very, very, very dry and processed vocals in the right in the center of the mix, which is just an interesting contrast. It makes you really focus on the vocals because they don't get lost in this reverbed out of the piano.
And I know that I should go home, but I'm still standing here, so I guess one more for the road. I wanna raise a toast, so this one's for the sparklers, dudes wearing shades in the darkness. Hats off to the DJ, same song twice in an evening.
So you can feel the tension building just because he jumped up the octave singing. You can hear the addition of the notes, the low bass notes, the whole notes on the bass, the strings in the left ear. Oh, nice! You hear that the vinyl slowdown right there.
Save me, can't take it. I don't belong in this club. One day.
I like this halftime feel. It's this slow motion, the 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it's halftime. The tempo of the song is really 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. But they're emphasizing 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's giving this what's called halftime, a slow motion kind of feel to the song. But they're also emphasizing 1, pa pa pa, da da da, and they're hitting the and before each chord, which is giving this cool stutter effect to it. Right there, see? Nice layering in the vocals here, kind of filling it up. Nice hi-hat. That was cool. The no, the echo on the no. Also, listen to the hi-hats next time the chorus comes around. This, I think, like 3 or 4 of them going on. One really loud in the right ear, and then a couple going on in the left and right, left ear in the center. But one thing that's interesting about the hi-hat is usually you hear a hi-hat in the left ear because when you're recording drums, even if there's like synthetic drums, like hip-hop drums or something like that, you typically record in the style of the drummer sitting there. So for example, if this drummer is sitting, if it's a left, like a normal drummer, like where the snare is on the left hand, so they're hitting the snare with the right hand, like, you know, a drum kit's like this, right? They typically set up like that. The hi-hat, the snare, the 2 toms, the main cymbal, the crash cymbal, the ride cymbal, and the floor toms over here. If you've ever noticed when they hit a tom roll, it pans according to the drum kit. You usually take a listen to a lot of music, you'll hear a snare drum slightly pan to the left, hi-hats usually pan to the left, ride cymbals pan to the right, low floor toms pan to the right, kick drums in the center. But that's just the typical way of doing things. There's no rules in music. You can do whatever you want. So it's always interesting when I find like that a hi-hat's very, very loud in the right ear because it's just the opposite of what you normally hear. And it's cool to change it up sometimes.
I was feeling myself. Had the polo with the bolo. With some meal on
See, you hear that? You hear? Listen to the hi-hat.
Walked up to the bouncer. Hey, what's up, man? Whole squad on stealth. Macklemore. He said, Macklemore, who? It's me. You gotta wait like everybody else. Should've stayed on the sofa. Forgot I.
Nice. You hear the layering of the vocals. I appreciate when hip hop and rap layer vocals to emphasize different words.
I hate being social, and this my ex-girl. This Drake song making me emotional. I'm feeling awkward as hell.
I wonder if that's a reference to "In My Feelings" or by Drake. That's pretty cool.
I only came here to dance. The DJ ain't playing the cuts. And what do I do with my hands? Roll with the punches and hold my Red Bull up. And I toast the nights like this that I probably won't remember much. About to pull that Irish.
There's a lot of ad-libs going on here, like the woo or the yeah. There's just a whole bunch of different ad-libs going on, which it's funny. Like if you've ever been in the studio recording with an artist, when you're recording those, it's kind of awkward because, so for example, I record all my own music, but I've also done work for other artists, and I've been like, all right, let's go into the studio. I just want you to get some, like, we want to get some ad-libs. So like they get all weird about it. So I'm supposed to go in there and be like, woo, yeah, come on, let's go, you know. And then obviously the producer goes and chops those and puts them at the appropriate times. But it's very funny and very awkward as an artist to go in there and do that stuff.
Grab my stuff, about to cut, and the DJ yells Macklemore in the house tonight.
Listen to the layering of the vocals. Almost sound like it's a synth or like strings going, but it's really the vocals.
Save me, can't take it.
Nice. High. That's cool. I waited in line for an hour just to get in. Now I want to get out. That's a really interesting lyric. Oh, nice. Another thing that I find a lot in Macklemore's music. Oh, my puppy wants to say hello. I want to say hi, Bullet. Come here. Oh, say hi. Oh, you got it so big. All right, so another thing that happens a lot in Macklemore's music is he uses a lot of horns. So you can hear, oh, there he goes. You can hear the horns coming in. But this, I really like the mixing of this, and there's a lot of nice echo in here.
I don't care if the fool is inside.
Can you hear the repeating delay? The no, like that going on?
I'd do anything to get out of this club.
I wonder if those were real strings or if they were synth strings.
Save me, can't take it. I don't belong in this club.
Oh, nice, interesting minor chord there.
One dance, no chance. 'Cause I'm feeling awkward and I was waiting in line for an hour just to get
Very cool. That was a cool song. Alright, well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know Bullet definitely enjoyed it being over here. As always, you can leave a comment if you want me to react to and break down any of your favorite songs. I'll see you guys next time. Text me 1-833-575-0948 if you want to say what's up. If you want to check out my music, it means a lot to me. And check out the new merch we got. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.